All right. Hey, how's it, everybody? It is right around 5 p.m. West Coast time. We're going to say it's 3 p.m. Hawaii time, 8 p.m. on the East Coast, 7 p.m. for our Central Time folk. Super stoked you guys are here. A little bit embarrassed you guys caught that. Yes, Rick, that was interesting, wasn't it? A little bit of a a settings issue. Yes, indeed, I had not have my settings. I needed to press a button and I forgot to press a button. And so then when I started the stream, all the Menahoonies reared their ugly heads. So I had to go chasing them down. All right, speaking of chasing people down, we've got people coming in. Let's chase them all down. Hey, we have got Elaine on the YouTube side, and we have got KK, otherwise known as PPP Bang, and we've got Gina, and we've got Darlene, and we've got Rick. Let's see here, who else we got? I think Shock might be in the house, but maybe not. Might have just come in to let us know where the schedule is. So, all right, you guys, we have got a little bit of nothing and everything today. Okay, so on that note, why don't we get the party started? Right then. We're off to a roaring start today, aren't we? Let's get the party started, I say, right before I go to the Black Cat intro. Only that's not where we went. And I gotta admit, it took me longer than I care to admit to realize this isn't the right button. I didn't press the button. I didn't get to see the right button. So, we started. We said hello. We started soon again. Then we got the Black Cat intro. And now we're here. Yes, indeed. Now we are here. And we are here to talk about things and stuff today. And also to show off a video that I compiled from a video and photographs that Darlene took on a trip that she and Rick took through. Honestly, I'm not really sure what they are or where they are. They're like, well, okay, I guess what they are is like they're these biodomes, right? You know? And I guess where they are is somewhere in Wisconsin. And in these biodomes, there's different stuff. But before we start talking about different stuff, I want to say hey to Devin, and I want to remind everybody there are 3 terrascapes. There we go. We had the tropical one and the desert one, and then the regular one. The flower dome is what I called it. It was just the flower dome. And so it's Flower Botanical Garden domes in the Milwaukee area. And yes, and some of it was seasonal, and some of it was just its own bloom and beauty, as it were. And so let's see here. Before I share that video with everybody, though, I would like to remind everyone that if you're in the Hawaii area right now, Jason Momoa is going to be selling some of his vodkas in the Honolulu area, or more specifically the Oahu Island area. 2 of them in Honolulu, I think, and then one of them some other place. I'm not going to tell you where, though. But today he was in Kapolei from noon until 2. So if you were there, you might still be there and not here, and that's okay. That's at Foodland in Kapolei. And then I think it's tomorrow he's going to be at the Naval Exchange in Honolulu. Yep, the Naval Exchange. And then the day after, he's going to be at, I believe, a Safeway, in Kapahulu. So you don't have to necessarily be of the military persuasion to go get that vodkas. And so I just wanted to remind you guys that that is happening this week. Another thing that's happening this week is the solstice. The solstice is happening tomorrow on the 21st of December, and that means that's going to be the shortest day of the year, and that means that people like Rick and Darlene and PPV Bang and myself, who live in the northern areas, that will be the shortest day of the season, and the daylight will be slowly, incrementally getting longer. And obviously that's true for just about everybody except for those at the absolute equator. But for people in the northern hemisphere, the northern parts of the northern hemispheres, those winter dark times is they get a little bit long. And it's dark right now at 5 p.m. at my house, which is a good thing because guess what my neighbors got today? Can anybody guess? I know, it's a really random thing for you to guess. But guess what my neighbors got today? I'll give you a hint. It's a good thing it's dark right now. Because the moment the sun starts to shine, this animal starts to make noises. And all day I was wondering, what on earth? Real close, Darlene. Real close. Yeah. My neighbor got a rooster today. So I have been at home thinking I am going insane. I'm just like, why do I keep hearing flippin' rooster? So finally I go out to my backyard and I'm like looking and I can't hear, and then suddenly I hear it again, and boom, he makes this little rooster noise, and so my eyes go to where the noise, and it's like, yep, there you go. There you have him. And that's what, actually, to tell you the truth, Rick, that is exactly what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I cannot wait until my cats learn the lesson of the chickens, because if they're anything like my last set of cats, the lesson of the chickens was one of the most eye-opening lessons that the cat had ever had. So my cat Whiskey, he was orange, he was the king of the castle, and he was afraid of nothing, and he would hunt everything, and he was a pretty good hunter, except for the fact that he was orange, which meant everybody could see him. But at the right time of year, when everything is dried out, he was a really good hunter because he blended in. Anyway, very good hunter. One day he noticed that the people who live across the street from my house all of a sudden had like a flock of chickens. And he was just like, wait a second, that's like a ton of birds on the ground. All of those birds are just on the ground. And so, so he was going in, he was totally going in, thinking he's going to be the cap, he's going to bring dinner home for everybody, basically, is what he's thinking. So he goes tearing across, slinky, but real quick, like across the street, under the cars, to the backyard. He disappears into the backyard. I would say less than 30 seconds. And lo and behold, that cat came hightailing it back. His tail was puffed out. His eyes were as wide as saucers. I don't think he anticipated those birds being the size of dinosaurs, or rather, his size. I don't think he really understood the whole spatial perspective thing and how big those birds were that he thought he was gonna get. No. So yes, I can't wait to see how my cats react to the big birds. And I don't know, let's see here, I don't know who it was, if they asked, they have a coop. They don't have a coop, but they do have they've got a they have a makeshift coop. There was he was in a dog kennel, the rooster was. He could get out of the dog kennel, but clearly, like, they can also close the dog kennel up and blah, blah, blah. So he's a makeshift coop. It's not a coop proper, but good enough. And so, yeah. Now, let's see here. PPP Bang, you have mice in your ceiling, and it does sound like they're about to bust through the roof. That would be kind of gross and kind of weird. And does your dog freak out about it? Because I can only assume that your dog can smell them and obviously can hear them. I know that my cats would be totally freaking out if they heard that kind of thing. And let's see here. And Darlene, yes, they can be nasty at times, and roosters can be a good size. Oh yeah, no, this rooster, I looked over the fence, dude. It is a stereotypical red rooster. It's not a bantam rooster. It is a rooster. So yeah, I can't wait to see what my kitties think about that. And let's see here. Gina, you're collaborating with a friend tomorrow on a 3-chord Thursday. Fantastic. And then if you can, on Sunday morning, you're visiting their old Unitarian church in person. All right. Excellent. That sounds like a good plan. Good plan. And let's see here. Rick, you kind of liked Mice in My Feelings. Yeah, actually, Mice in My Feelings sounds like it's a very poetic song. I mean, obviously, that's not what the poet intended, but... And let's see here. Your daughter has 7 or 8 chickens. They keep at her school, but no roosters, only hens. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, unless they want little baby chickens running around all the time, you kind of have to keep the roosters separated from the hens, right? Right. I mean, you don't have to. And oh wow, your dog doesn't even react to it for some reason. Is your dog deaf? Is your dog deaf? And let's see here. So, oh, the chickens at the school, Darlene, you're saying are very decent size too. Yeah, the chickens that were across the street obviously were big enough to, scare the flying fork out of my cats. And I do have to say, when I was in Hawaii, I noticed, everyone notices, that, there's chickens running around a lot of places in Hawaii. But the chickens that seem to be running around all the places in Hawaii, they seem to be smaller than the domesticated barnyard birds that most hen keepers seem to keep these days. I don't know if it's a different variety of chicken or just being a wild chicken. They don't have the opportunity, or maybe they're just an earlier version of chicken that got wild before they started to breed the bigger birds into being bigger. Because I know, like, old cookbooks are just like, find a 3-pound chicken. And I'm just like, I can't find a chicken less than 5 pounds these days. Chickens have gotten way bigger than they used to be, I think, back in the day. I don't know that for certain. I have no scientific evidence to back that up, but it seems that way to me. And, okay, so PPP Bang, you have a Jack Russell, and you have noticed that he's going a bit deaf, but your German Shepherd hears everything, and neither of them react. That's weird. That is weird. And Darlene, your dog Pepper, a mini doxy, caught a mouse and loved chasing the squirrels, and times got close to catching 1 or 2. Well, that doesn't surprise me at all. You know, dachshunds were bred to burrow and get, like, weasels and stuff. I mean, that is totally their instinct. You know, their entire job on the farm was to chase critters like that and to get them and to kill them, basically. And wow, dude, you had a Jack Russell that lived to 17 and a half years. She would spend 10 hours in a row stalking a squirrel up a tree until it got too late and you heard her had to carry her inside. Yep, that doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, because I think Jack Russells are hunting dogs too. I don't know a lot about them, but I think that I think they're hunting dogs, aren't they? I mean, not like big game hunting, but you know, varmint hunting kind of dogs, I think, aren't they? Varmint, I guess, being defined as the smaller wildlife, not the big stuff. And Yeah, terriers, exactly. That's what sort of they're all about, I thought. And your little dog also went after a possum in the backyard. Yeah, that doesn't surprise. Although I don't really know if it's that difficult to catch a possum. I mean, they kind of play dead, don't they? And Kulika, okay, so I'm not making stuff up. I am making stuff up, but it's based in reality. Kulika, it's the genetics. The USDA actually had a contest to try to get bigger meat birds. That was the late 40s, you think. Right, yeah, I had a feeling that that was the case because, like I said, earlier cookbooks make, well, actually, there's a lot of reasons why I say that. First off, earlier cookbooks make reference to smaller birds, but also, actually, like just the other night, I was thinking, last night I had some chicken wings, and I haven't ordered chicken wings in I don't even know how long. But I remember when I was a kid, chicken wings, well, they were kind of small and didn't have a whole lot of meat on them. But like nowadays, the chicken wing, especially the drumette part of it, like it's practically as big as a flippin' drumstick from the leg. How big are these chickens getting that their wings have gotten to be so gargantuan? And I mean, I've seen some chicken breasts also that are just ridiculous. Like, are they building steroid birds or something? I mean, they're building Frankenbirds. Did they cross a bird with a turkey? I guess is what I'm asking. And, Rick, possums are slow, but not their teeth. That is true. That is true. And let's see here. Okay, so Gina says that Jack Russell Terriers are bred to crawl, bite, and not let go. That makes sense. Yep, feisty. And wow, really, PPP Bang, you haven't gone a single day of your life without a Jack Russell Terrier? That's incredible. That is incredible. All right, here we go. So, sorry for drinking in your ear, you guys. I didn't mean to do that. But so Google says Jack Russell Terrier is a breed of terrier developed in England in the 19th century for hunting foxes, both above and below ground. Okay, I guess foxes do burrow, but for a second I was like, why are they underground hunting foxes? What's going on? And Darlene, yes, indeedy. Let's see here. Oh, okay, Kulika, could be a capon, neutered rooster. Them buggers get big. But would they be sold as a hen or, as a chicken if it's a capon? Or do they sell them as capons? And also, like, how the do you neuter a rooster? I mean, because I do know that that's what a capon is. And I don't even know if that's how you pronounce capon, but that's how I pronounce it. But I'm not hoity-toity, so I don't actually know. But you'd think they would have to label it as such, although I don't know. And then also, how do you do that? But yes, Darlene, to go back, sorry, switch gears, to go back, yes, I grew up with a dog named Pepper. He was a white cockapoo, and he was a white dog that we named Pepper, and we had a cat who was named Snoopy, and yes, the kids named the animals, and Pepper was a lovely dog. And then, as far as an adult, I have had one dog once. Her name was Kelly. I had her for about 7 years, and she was a Corgi Chihuahua mix. But she was born with a deformity in her front legs, and as she got older, she was unable to walk. Her legs like kind of curled back up into themselves, and so she was a special needs dog who had to be carried everywhere. So I carried her in a bag, and then, every time she had to go potty, I'd have to go out and I'd have to hold her up while she could do it. She was definitely, she was like having a full-time child for many, many years. But then she got very sick and had to be put to sleep. So I do have dog experience, limited dog experience, but I do have dog experience. And, let's see here. Poppy Shaney, very carefully is how you neuter a rooster. Good to see you, Poppy Shaney. I didn't see you pop in while I was talking about my little pupper doggos. And thank you so much for re-upping your sub for 25 months in a row. And let's see here. Gina, your first cat, a tortie, was named Pepper. Pepper is such a good animal name. I had a friend actually who lived up in the mountains of, like, right near Mount Rainier, actually, in the Cascades, in a town called Packwood. And Packwood's up there, tiny town. Lots of people use Packwood as a starting base to go hunting, etc., etc. Anyway, one day, coming down off the mountain, out of the woods, this black lab showed up in town. Nobody knew where it came from. Nobody knew who it belonged to. So my friend Daniel and his family adopted the dog, took the dog in, and it was their family dog. I don't remember what they called it. But one day, when the dog was in the kitchen, the mom said to someone, "Hey, can you pass me the Pepper?" At which point, the dog went wild. And they realized that the dog's name was Pepper. And so from that point on, they called the dog Pepper, because Pepper finally was able to let them know what Pepper's real name was. And so, and let's see here. You had two hamsters, Pamela and Rufus. What a pair of nuts. That is so cute. That is so cute. And Darlene, yes, Kelly was a special, special dog. She was so very cute. She was my foster fail. I've had several, and actually I've had several foster dogs as well. As far as dogs of my own, Kelly was the only one, but I had another foster dog named Pippin, and Pippin was a little 6-pound, Chihuahua who was so sweet and so cute, and he got adopted in a heartbeat, so he was not with me for more than a week. And then, I had Darla. And Darla was with me for a very long time. Darla needed a lot of work. She actually was named Snarla, and we couldn't, as a foster, when you foster dogs, you know, you have to take them to the foster events and at like the pet shops where they sit there all day in their little cage and people are like, "I want this dog, I want that dog." Well, we couldn't ever do that with Darla, because she would just sit there and growl and snap at everybody. And hey, Thomas the Turtle, good to see you. I love my little doggies too. I love them too. And so anyway, Darla was we thought she was a lost cause. I was fairly certain I was going to be stuck with her, which luckily Kelly and Darla got along, and Dusty and Ashes got along with Darla just fine. In fact, Dusty rode Darla once like a horse. Darla did not like that, but Dusty was having a great time. And let's see here. Darlene, okay, Rick's brother got their dog, a beagle that had no collar and nothing. Yeah, came up the road to their house. Now his name's Digger. Yep, there you go. And let's see here. PPP Bang, you often consider every daddy long leg residing here as your pet, but let's not dive into that topic again. Oh, okay. Actually I could, because I went down a rabbit hole about the daddy long legses that I have in my house. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. The daddy long legses that I have in my house hunt black widow spiders. Their main diet consists of eating other spiders. So there was no, I was very confused when I first saw this big, bulky, scary looking spider, get very intimidated by the daddy longleg, which the daddy longleg seems like the wimpiest spider in the world. But now I see, he might have had a reason. Apparently, the little wimpy spiders that I consider my friends in my house. Yeah. Hey, Pussycat, so good to see you here. And Kuliga, you adopted a pair of kittens a couple months ago. Pewter and Dilly, rescued from your mom's farm. So much fun. Kittens are an equal nightmare and fun. They are, you really do need to be mentally prepared for kittens. But they are lovely. And, yes, Kulika, they live primarily on other spiders, which would explain, I guess, why I don't have a lot of other spiders in my house. Because I have daddy longlegses everywhere, but I don't have many other spiders in my house. And, Pee Bang, they are venomous to other spiders, but the venom that they have, if one bothers to bite a human being, which it's very rare, the venom to us is absolutely, it might make you itch for a second. It doesn't do anything to us. But apparently, no, their venom is, to other spiders, is incredibly venomous. But to us, no big deal. And so, yeah, as it turns out, these little friendly, know-nothing, no big deal spiders, well, in the spider world, they are way more VIP than I realized. That is for sure. And, let's see here. Yeah, exactly. All the more reason to respect those creepy little ones. Now, I don't know, Pee Bang, if a bunch of different things are called daddy longlegses in the world. Crane flies, I guess, are called daddy longlegses. And then there's these harvestmen, which technically aren't spiders. And then there's the ones that are mine in my house that are technically spiders. And those are the ones that apparently don't play. So I don't know if you've got the real spider kind or not, but I kind of hope you do, because they're kind of cool. Well, having no venomous spiders is something to brag about, in my opinion, actually, there. So, let's see here. Oh, nice. The little dog was great at tracking. They found plenty of downed deer in the woods with Digger's help. Nice. Nice. Now, I guess the question is, were these deer that you took down that you were allowed to take? Or were these just, like, dead deer? Let's see here. And you see them in your raspberry patch hunting. Some spiders feed on juice from the berries. Right. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. And, no, like I Ragni. I don't know what you mean by that, Gina, so I'm not going to agree or disagree. And let's see here, Darlene, the creepiest spider you saw was up north, called a wolf spider. They don't do webs, they hunt for their food. It was huge, hairy beast. Oh, Darlene, I don't know if I want to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you this. So you're right, wolf spiders are huge, scary, hairy spiders. Oh, okay, so Ragni is Italian for the spiders. Got it. Okay, so wolf spiders they're also really harmless to humans, first off, okay? And yes, they look like mini tarantulas, the wolf spiders do especially. But you haven't seen a gross wolf spider until you've seen a mama wolf spider. Do you know how to know? Do you know what a mama wolf spider has on her? Do you know about the mama wolf spiders and what mama wolf spiders do? Do you know? Well, I'll tell you. They carry all of their babies on them. So it looks like it's just an extra hairy spider, and then you touch it, and suddenly that big spider dissolves into 150,000 little ones that have then descended off of their mom's body. Yeah. Can you forget the information you just heard? Yeah. Those are the scary wolf spiders. Sorry. Oh no, we're gonna have to put a trigger warning on this episode. Actually, I'm really sorry, you guys. I didn't intend to go down that rabbit hole, but perhaps this will help cleanse your palate. Okay, maybe not. I learned about something today that you guys may or may not have ever heard of. And if you have heard of it, well, okay, you've heard of it. That's great. But, you know that green bean casserole that Americans are famous for? The green bean casserole that Americans are famous for on Thanksgiving, you know, white people make it a lot. It's the green bean casserole. And it's generally like one of the most hated casseroles on the Thanksgiving table. I've got competition for it now. Yeah, I've got competition for the green bean casserole. Do you know what you are looking at right now? Do you know what you're looking at? That picture on the screen, do you know what that is? If you don't know what it is, you're never gonna guess. But I'd like to see you try. Yeah. Hey, Picola T. Yam casserole. Yeah, no, that's not a yam casserole. Devin, something delicious. Maybe, but when I tell you what it is, you might take those words back. Gina, mac and cheese casserole. Rick, cheesy potatoes. You guys are so close, yet so flippin' far away. First off, Trail Dust, good to see you. And Baby Doll, PPB Bang, furthest from the tropics. We have a winner. That is a pineapple cheese casserole covered with Ritz crackers. Okay, did I mess up my words? Because words are jarred. Words are jarred. But no, I did not mess up my words. That is a pineapple. A canned pineapple casserole with cheese. And it's baked, covered with Ritz crackers. So, anyone who complains about a green bean casserole, we now have something to give them instead. Oh, you don't want my green bean casserole? Oh, you don't want my green bean casserole? Fine. Have my pineapple casserole. You'll see which one you want more. Yeah. Yeah. And Pussycat, you ate the can of fried onions. I would too. and C Honda, it's a Hawaiian casserole. No, I don't think so, because you're supposed to use sharp cheddar cheese. And frankly, I really, now I'm not trying to like take pride in my race, but I really feel like a pineapple casserole is something only white people could come up with. I mean, I'm not bragging. It's more of a collective shame situation, you know? I mean, white people are good at making casseroles and meth, but come on. Pineapple casserole? You've got to be kidding me. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. It's white people uncomfortable food, Gina. That's uncomfortable food. That is uncomfortable food right there. You want comfort food? I can give you comfort food. Yeah, exactly. If we ever met, I'd rather have me serve a 12 gauge instead of pineapple. Yep, exactly. I hear ya. Now, one thing, if you want to you know, get this idea out of your head, yeah, discomfort food. Now, if you want more comfort food, American style, we do have the traditional McDonald's, you know, comfort food. And all of that Big Mac sauce that they have dripping out of that little Big Burger, that's the Big Mac sauce. That's the famous Big Mac sauce. People love the Big Mac sauce. Apparently they've got it in little containers that you can order it on the side now. But you know what? You don't have to order it on the side. You can make it yourself. This is the recipe to McDonald's famous Big Mac sauce. And no, it is not just Thousand Island dressing. It is actually not Thousand Island dressing at all. And no, it's not ketchup and mayonnaise. And in fact, there's no ketchup in it at all. The only reason why it's got a slightly pinkish red tinge to it is because of the paprika, I think. But if you, and that's right, Trail Dust, you're from Minnesota and you don't have casseroles, you have hot dish. In fact, Trail Dust, I would say about a year ago, I had an entire stream about the Minnesota hot dish. So yes, we do know that. And, Vacola tea, does the mustard have to come from Dusseldorf? No, apparently regular mustard will work fine too, but the actual recipe is Dusseldorf mustard. Let's see here. Darlene, you must be strange. You never were a Big Mac fan. The burgers, yes, and the filet of fish. You know, I really like their filet of fish. I don't know what it is about their tartar sauce or whatever. Filet of fish is just so delicious. And then Seehonda, what is Dusseldorf? I think it's a town in Germany. And so it's some kind of German mustard. But like I said, it can be regular mustard as well. So if you guys want to impress your kids, your grandkids, your friends, your loved ones, and whip out the Big Mac sauce and have it for a side dipping sauce, this is the recipe, and it'll be posted on this live stream on YouTube for you to grab at any time. I might not advertise it, but it'll be here, at whatever minute mark we're at. And let's see here. Kulika, what is a ham ball? And then what is a Swiss steak? Is a Swiss steak like a Salisbury steak? In which case, yum, yum, yum. And see, Honda, I don't know if I said hi to you, even though I've already spoken to you. But hello, in case I did not say hello. And Puzzycat, double cheeseburger from McDonald's, I have to say, is probably their best burger. Not the McDouble, the double cheeseburger. The McDouble has 2 slices of meat, but 1 slice of cheese. The double cheeseburger has 2 meats and 2 cheeses. And for some reason, that extra slice of cheese makes all the difference in the world, and I don't really know why. And PB Bang, double cheeseburger really is the best. Yeah, it really, really is. Although I have been told, and I haven't tried this hack, but I have been told that if you want a cheap version of a Big Mac, you order a double cheeseburger plus lettuce and add Mac sauce instead of the ketchup and mustard. You add the Mac sauce. Now you don't get that special third piece of bread that you get in the Big Mac, but I don't really want to have the special third piece of bread that you get in the Big Mac anyway. And so, let's see here. At the daughter's place, we're having baked ham, yum, fresh Polish sausage, yum, cheesy potato bake, yum, and a veggie platter. And of course, Christmas cookies. That sounds delicious. And Puzzycat, I don't know what it is you gotta have, but I fully support your choices. I fully support them. And what I even support more is, I hear that you're driving again. I hear that you're able to get in your car and drive. So I love that you're able to drive to McDonald's if you want, to get a burger if you want. I think that's awesome. Okay, so now that we've talked about food for the obligatory time, we're probably going to talk about it again, but now I can't find it. Here we go. Now, why don't we share the video that I was talking about earlier? The video that I made from Rick and Darlene's raw footage and not videos, pictures. So this is the Terrascape domes somewhere in Milwaukee, and it's pretty awesome. So let's go check it out.
We are at the flower domes, the Mitchell domes, for the Christmas display. Now we're in the desert dome with all the deserts and cacti plants. Now in the very humid tropical dome. A lot of different tropical trees and some flowers. Some really big trees. It's like walking in a jungle. Look at this huge thing. It's gigantic. Look at how big the leaves are. Beautiful orchids. Still in the tropical jungle, so many plants and palms and trees, really a lot. Bromeliads. Look at those.
All right, thank you guys so much for your kind words, and yes, Honda, I did have to break up the music for Darlene to narrate, and actually that was one of the trickiest bits of the video, because the music obviously is a crystal clear recording, edited with the most booming sound, and then I'm not an audio editor, I'm not a nothing, I'm still learning how to use the software, right? Well, Darlene's audio was so soft in comparison to the music, right? So I'm bringing the music down and I'm trying to bring Darlene's audio up, but Darlene's audio could only be brought up so much because of the white noise in the background of the waterfalls and the streams and everything, which was a lovely sound, but once you turn it up too much, it just turns into white noise, and then it starts to cancel out and blah blah blah. So I definitely need to learn a little bit more about, like, my best guess is if I knew what I was doing, I probably could have removed that white noise and made Darlene's narration clearer. But since I truly don't know what I'm doing, and I'm literally every little bit, I'm like, well, what if I do this? Does it work this way? Oh, I guess I better watch a YouTube video on how to do that. So all these little things that are super little, I still don't necessarily know how to do them, and so it's a big deal for me to figure out, And yes, yes, Gina, it's DaVinci Resolve, and it's a free software, the one that I'm using. You can eventually buy the software for like $295, one-time fee, and I will be doing that. But right now, I still haven't explored the free version to its fullest extent, so it's like, why pay for it if I'm still learning how to use the free stuff? And so yeah, slowly but surely I'm getting there, and this particular, Darlene, thank you so much, getting better at my editing, and C Honda, you agree? I think I'm getting better too, but also this particular software is so much more all-inclusive, so much user-friendly, so much more intuitive than the previous softwares that I have used, that I feel like, yes, I am getting better, but a part of getting better is I'm now using better tools, and the tools are really making the improvement as much as I'm improving, if that makes any sense. I still have to tackle the color corrections. That's a little bit scary, but the stabilization feature on the Resolve is so simple. Oh my god, it is super simple. To stabilize stuff, more so than any of the other. I'm very pleased. If you really don't know much about nothing, I really feel like DaVinci is very easy to learn. It's sort of, once you vaguely learn how to do some things, it's sort of intuitive on how you can apply that knowledge to other features. Yeah, I feel like it's beginner friendly. And I'm not as beginner as I was 2 years ago, but I'm still very beginner. Very, very beginner. And yeah, Rick, Rick saying about the video that we just watched, these domes give us a reprieve from the freezing winter weather, so we stroll there when you can. Totally makes sense. Now, how long have these domes been in existence? Because it looks like, you don't just grow that tropical jungle in a year, right? I mean, it looks like some of those plants have been growing for a very long time. Even in the desert, actually, some of those plants, were very large for desert plants. So, how long have those terrascapes been a part of the Milwaukee scene, I guess? And then my next question is, and they've featured the desertscape, the tropical scape, the flower scape. It's featured the same ecosystems in each dome from the beginning, right? I would assume. Because Because it doesn't look like those are temporary displays. Those look like those are ongoing and permanent indoor jungles or deserts. Oh my God, Rick, they've been there so long since the 60s that they're talking about tearing them down. Oh no. Oh no. Well, why? No, I don't like, what? Who's talking about that, Rick? You tell me who. I'm gonna go talk to their mother. I don't know if I like that idea. I might have to disagree. And, you know, I can't say for certain if Pussycat is here, though. Pussycat, I'm 99% sure that Leo is about to come through my cat door. He has a very distinct way of coming through the cat door. And I have a feeling that Leo is, I think I hear him. Oh, concrete and stuff sometimes fall from the roof. Okay, Let's just checking to see if that was Leo. He didn't come in yet. Yeah, no, that's not good then. Okay. All right, I can see why the discussion was brought up. But I hope that they don't. And Trail Dust, you live in a dome home? You live in one of those geodesic domes? We used to have a couple of those near my neighborhood when I grew up. And let's see here. Darlene is saying that they are saying because they're so old and need some repair and renovating, it's going to cost a pretty penny to do it. Not sure where to get all the funding needed. Right. And they put up a mesh inside to keep you safe. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough. I guess I can appreciate the logic. I guess. Let's see here. And you moved there in 86. Yep. So yeah, the geodesic domes were not exactly in fashion then, but they were still of fashion then. Yep. And yeah, well, I'd probably chance them too. It's chilly out. It's warm in there. Why the heck not? And it will be sad, Darlene, if they've been there since the 60s. I mean, that's, you know, it's like 60 years, for goodness sake. Yeah, just wear construction helmets. Totally. All right, you guys, we are hitting upon almost the 6 o'clock hour. We haven't had our Lono listening break yet. And even though we did get a little bit of a taste of Andy earlier this week on Surprise, lovely Surprise that it was, I thought that it would be fun to go back to one of Andy's videos for Lono, and it is the the quintessential Daily Pigeon Live Heavy on Hawaiian Style video that Andy did, and it's not the end of our show. So even though we're Pavlovian trained that this song means the end, no, we'll be back. But now let's just listen to Heavy on Hawaiian Style.
Let's do the Hawaiian Style thing, and this is what we do. We play Lono's Heavy on Hawaiian Style, and then we ask you to post of something, anything, so I can click on your avatar and we can indelibly etch you into the bottom of the show. That's right, and you'll be there forever. Now, pro tip, the more you post, like if you put a bunch of avatars, the bigger your avatar will be. Take, for instance, right? So here's OG Sumo Vibe. You see the size of his avatar here? But when you look at Mad Statter, who has written more, look, doot, get bigger her avatar, and you can use that just using emotes or what have you. Okay, so we're gonna play Heavy on Hawaiian Style. Let's see your avatar. Okay.
Hawaiian sounds, island-wide, heavy on Hawaiian style. Gather round, come hear the sound, coming at you from all around, heavy on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm living on the Valley Isle. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. Listen to the music
Rick.
and you will hear dancing, romancing, it's so clear. Heavy on Hawaiian side. I'm a living on the Valley Isle. I go to the beach, hang out for a while. Heavy
You're welcome, Sam.
on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm living on the Valley Isle. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style.
And mahalo for all your great music, Lono.
Okay, let me check my checklist. Got my Gabby CD, got my Kauai Boys CD, got my Ka'ava CD. We got the music covered already. Okay, swing by the kitchen. That's right, the kitchen. I play lunch. Head out to Honolulu Bay, West Side. Archie and the boys out there. They're heavy on Hawaiian style. Oh yeah. Catch some waves, go home. Enjoy that day.
You get 'em, man, Tony.
Aloha. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm heavy on
I'm doing good, Casey. Mahalo. Hope you are too.
Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm living on the Valley Isle. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm living on the Garden Isle. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm living on the Friendly Isle. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm living on Gilligan's Isle. On Hawaiian style.
Woohoo! Yeah, almost made it to the end, but I caught everybody. Everyone was represented, and Pokoleti asking the eternal question, huh?
All right, there we go. Not exactly my content, but still, I thought we could all appreciate it. Since it's been a minute since we've gotten to see Andy hanging out, playing music like we like to have him play our music. But like I said, this Monday when he popped on for a quick minute, I think it was Monday, super stoked that he showed up. And definitely a surprise. I had no idea that he was going to come on, but yeah. And let's see here, Trailless, I don't know what you were asking about the emotes on YouTube side, but what I can say is I am not monetized on YouTube, and I don't have a whole lot of I don't have any fancy pants things that come, but bells and whistles, as it were, that come with my channel. So I don't really know if any emotes are actually available to use on the YouTube side for the likes of me. Because the deal is, in order to be monetized on YouTube, you need to either have 500 subscribers and X amount of watch hours, I don't remember what that is, or you need to have 1,000 subscribers and a different number of watch hours. I can't really remember. Part of the reason why I can't remember the details is because I don't have anywhere close to 500, let alone 1,000. So it's hardly on the near horizon. But if you are watching this on YouTube and you're liking what you're seeing, by all means, like and subscribe, because I would like to get to 500 at one point, and I need that with some subscribers and with the watch hours. So get that notification bell clicked on too. You'll be notified when this stream comes on. Right now, as we've been doing it the last couple months, it is every Wednesday and Sunday at 5 p.m. West Coast time. Saturdays we do a stream on Twitch called Statterbox at the Cinema. That's at 6 p.m. West Coast time. That, however, is never saved on YouTube, so you will not be watching any reruns of that. But if you are watching this chat show, like we're chatting today, and you like it, by all means, like and subscribe. Super, super appreciative if you do. And what is it that we talk about here on Chatter with Statter? Anything and everything, as long as it doesn't matter, because chatter by definition doesn't really matter. But one thing that we do talk about a lot is food. Yes, food. And Darlene, you will not be here on Saturday the 23rd. That is A-OK. Saturday the 23rd is going to be The Ref with Dennis Leary. It's going to be our featured movie at Statterbox at the Cinema. And being a mod, I can be a mod on the movie nights much easier than I can be a mod on the live stream nights. So any mod who doesn't feel like showing up over the weekend on the Statterbox night, on the cinema night, by all means, do your thing. And actually, 24th of December, Christmas Eve, I will be streaming again, and I don't expect anybody to be here, because a lot of folks have stuff to do on Christmas Eve, and I'm not going to begrudge you that, because real life is way more important than online life. So it doesn't matter if you're a mod, it doesn't matter if you're a friend, it doesn't matter if you're just a fan, it doesn't matter if you're a hater, it doesn't matter if you're a troll. Well, actually, it does matter if you're a troll. If you're a troll, you don't ever have to be here, but all you other people too, on Christmas Eve, you don't have to be here. You don't. I be here if you want. I will be here, but you don't have to. You don't. It's cool, man. Like, it's all good. And Pussycat, you're having ham for Christmas. Hopefully you don't have a relapse. Yes, because you got to miss out on your last holiday, which was the Thanksgiving. So hopefully, yes, you will be able to enjoy this holiday without falling down and hurting yourself, to put it mildly. On Thanksgiving, he fell down and he hurt himself. Ruined the whole day. It ruined the whole vibe. And let's see. And I only say that now because he's getting better now. But it was bad for a minute. And let's see here. All right, Rick going into the details of why and when we're here. And Darlene, you're pretty sure you'll be here on the 24th. That's cool. Like I said, though, if you want to rest, if you've got friends and family, if you've got a migraine, whatever. And PB Bang, you'll be drinking plenty of vodka till Friday, from Friday till the 1st of January. That is pretty much what that week in the middle is for. It's for drinking too much booze, eating too much cheese, and eating too many sweets, I think is what that is. But another thing, Bacola T, what do I normally eat on Christmas? Like me? I don't eat nothing. It's whatever's whatever's in the fridge. I don't know. I remember one year I went to Zippy's burgers, and I got a hamburger that I put in my fridge that I ate the next day. Actually, I got 2 hamburgers, one for that night and one for the next day. I don't have any traditional foods for Christmas. I do have a traditional Christmas Eve food. And for some reason at my house, none of us know. We came up with this tradition on our own. We do not know why or how, but it stuck. On Christmas Eve in my family growing up, we always had clam chowder on Christmas Eve. So there you go. Clam chowder on Christmas Eve is what I have. And oh, Mr. Leo has decided that he doesn't want to go outside. Yeah, meow. You want to come say hi? Well, come here. Well, come up here then. Come say hi up here. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's down there going mer mer mer. And Darlene, you love a good nog, but you can't handle it lately because of lactose. Makes sense. And oh, homemade mac and cheese. That sounds delicious. I would have homemade mac and cheese for Christmas. That would make me very happy, actually. I don't know if it would make my insides happy, because I'm finding out that some cheap flour stuff sometimes doesn't work. When I eat saltines these days, the inside of my mouth goes numb. And that bums me out, because I like saltines. And so I'm starting to wonder if it's bleached flour that does that, because tortilla and cheap white bread also make my mouth numb. So I think the kitty just left, so Leo has left the building, so you will not be hearing him anymore, even though you couldn't hear him to begin with. But he was quite talkative, actually. And Tom's a Turtle, bleached flour, same with you. Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of, because other stuff that I've had that doesn't say that it's bleached flour doesn't do that to my mouth. And so let's see here. Pussycat, she should sell it for $20 a large tray. I'd give her $20 for a large tray of good mac and cheese. Oh yeah. And you could hear him a little bit, Gina. Oh good. He made his presence known. And let's see here. Kulika. Oh, you need to just not let me in your house. Kulika, we wrap a boneless ham in bread dough and bake it. Pulls out some of the salt, keeps it moist. Bread is thrown away. It's just a cooking device, not really for eating. Oh no, dude. I mean, salty, greasy ham bread? Can you explain to me what's wrong with salty, greasy ham bread? Ham, greasy, salt bread? I feel like I would like ham, greasy, salt bread. And right, Tom is a Turtle, no problem with whole wheat or sourdough. Yeah, I noticed that I had some high-end hoity-toity Italian sourdough bread, and I ate that no problem with the mouth feel. So I did though, but I did have Benadryl in hand just in case, because I recognized, I was like, I'm kind of taking my life in my own hands at this point. Oh, Kulika, you'll let me. It's like, okay, you can eat the bread if you have to, crazy lady. Okay, good. But you guys, this is the season where we're going to our family's houses, and we're getting exposed to a lot of things like pineapple casserole, or things that other people, well, they call them salads. And I think this is a German potato salad. German potato salads are hot, which apparently they're the only kind of the only kind of salad that's supposed to be hot. And I could, I guess, agree that that's a salad. But some of the things that people pass off as salads, are they really salads? Like this grape thing? This bowl of grapes with yogurt on it? I don't know if that's a salad. And that I can, I guess, call a salad. but is that a salad? Is that really a salad? Because they say it's a salad. They said it's a salad. Apparently, this is a potato salad, you guys. This picture right here is a potato salad. Do you also notice there's apples in it? Who puts apples in their potato salad? And yes, PPP Bang, we do drink mulled wine on Christmas over here. I mean, not all of us, but some of us do. And right, exactly, that one was Jell-O. Now this looks like, you know, a nice little coleslaw, and that's a little pea salad, which I guess I'll give it salad. I'll give it salad vibes because it's definitely more of a salad than that. A pina colada, Jell-O mold. Is this really a salad? I just don't know if that's a salad. And the one though that really got me on this, because I got all of these pictures off of the like 59 classic salads, you know. So all of these pictures are quote unquote salads. And Piccolo Tea, exactly, what decade is this group of salads from? Some of them seem to be very old school. Now that's a macaroni salad, I'll give you that. Okay, fine, that looks like a mac salad. That's a mac salad. That's a reasonable, and yeah, the shrimp and noodles did look good. This apparently is a Waldorf salad. I had no idea that Waldorf salads were that. I don't know what I thought a Waldorf salad was, but apparently that is a Waldorf salad. And then this is some sort of layered salad. But this one right here just confuses me. That is not a salad. That's just Jell-O. That's just Jell-O. And old school wouldn't exist anymore if there was something wrong with it. All the bad ones died out already, I guess, but I still wouldn't call this apricot fluff. This is apricot fluff, and I do not know if I would call it a salad. Now, I would maybe call this bacon macaroni thing a salad. But the one that really got me, you guys, Devin, before you go, I would like to hear you weigh in on this. This was listed as a salad. This right here. This is a salad. Orange cream cheese pretzels. It's a salad right there. They called it a salad. What? What? That's a dessert. Exactly, PPP Bang. That is a dessert. Precisely, Thomas. No, apparently, you can call it a salad. According to this, according to Taste of Home, that is a salad. It was under the salad recipe. I know, right? I mean, so I suppose, just remember, you guys, this is a quote from Bill Dauterive from King of the Hill. I wish I knew which episode it was. I'd pull it for you, but I can't because I don't. Well, you know, Hank, salad isn't always in salad. I mean, you've got ham salad and pasta salad and turkey salad and chicken salad, and they've got bologna salad, and then I've even heard of bread salad. So now that was a really bad Bill Dauterive impression, but that is something they say on King of the Hill. Sometimes salad doesn't always have salad in it. Thomas the Turtle, that's one Portuguese salad right there. Yeah, exactly. And trail dust, precisely. Salad, you keep using this word. I don't think you know what it means. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. And yeah, exactly, Kalika. Must be, was there carrots in that Jell-O? Exactly. And Darlene, there's fruit, veggie salads, and potato salad, but the Jell-O, no. Well, funny you should say that, because according to the internets, there is, where did it go? There's like 7 or 8 kinds of salad. There's garden salad. That's the leafy green kind. That's what we always call salads. There's vegetable salad. That's like the pea salad or the carrot and raisin salad. There's fruit salad. That's self-explanatory. There's bound salad. Bound salad would be like your tuna salad, your chicken salad, your ham salads, your meat salads. Let's see here. There's molded salads. And then the molded ones would be the Jellos. And then you've got your pasta salads, your legume salads, and your potato salads. So I think like those are the 8 different kinds of salads. And then there's the combo. And so yes, I did go down a bit of a rabbit hole once I found those awful salads. I was like, basically I looked through those salads and I was like, okay, what is the defining, like, what is a salad? If all of this is salad, what are salads, right? Like, what? So I had to research, like, what is a salad? And yes, is ambrosia a salad? It is, Gina. In fact, that apricot fluff that I did show could probably be considered a version of ambrosia. And had I let the slides run a little further, because you guys, I had 50 of these pictures. If I'd let the slides run a little further, you would have seen an actual traditional ambrosia with the grapes and the coconut and the canned fruit and the Jello bits and the tiny marshmallows and the whipped cream and the whole 9. Yeah, that is considered a salad. It's a fruit salad. Actually, I guess it would be considered a combo salad because it is both a fruit salad and a Jello salad. And it's kind of a bound salad as well, technically. So, yeah, you know. And Trail Dust, your daughter freaks out about things called salads. Well, I don't know. Trail Dust, I don't really know how to... I have to wonder, should you bring her in and have her watch that clip with all the salads? Maybe exposure therapy and let her know, look, honey, salads are everywhere. Everyone calls everything a salad. So you're just going to have to get used to salad. Right, tuna salad is a salad. Chicken salad is delicious. Ham salad is good. I've even heard of bologna salad. And my best guess is, though I've never had it, you could make a Spam salad. If you can make a ham salad or a bologna salad, you can make a Spam salad. And I'm sure, Spam would probably be pretty good in a little mac salad, don't you think? I think. And, Pussycat, 4-layer Jello salad with unidentifiable ingredients in it. Yes. And Trail Dust, she could try your hot dish salad. Yeah, exactly. Although, actually, it's funny you should say that. No, apparently she can't, because one of the defining characteristics that seem to be what is a salad is it needs to be cold, with the exception of German potato salad. German potato salad is the only salad that's not served cold. I don't know how the Germans got away with that extrajudicial ruling within the salad court, but the salad court accepted the Germans' arguments that even though a defining characteristic of salad is that it's cold, that hot thing, it's still a salad. So no, your hot dish technically couldn't be a salad, because otherwise you would think with the ambrosia and the whatever, anything could be a salad, right? Sounds like a challenge. There we go. And PPP Bang, you're right. McDonald's salads have more calories than most burger meals there because the salad dressing and sauce is stacked with sugars and fats. Absolutely, tons of calories in those sauces. Totally. And Darlene, Rick's mom made one Ono hot German potato salad that was delicious. I don't know if I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had a German potato salad. I'm definitely willing to try it. I mean, it's got potatoes. It's warm. I don't see why I wouldn't like it anyway. But yeah, no, it's never crossed my path, I guess. And let's see here. Picola tea. It's the bacon that makes German potato salad so delicious. isn't that really true? I mean, it's like, it's the bacon that makes blank delicious. I think that's pretty much a universal, right? You know? Yeah, of course, it's the bacon that makes it delicious. And Thomas the Turtle, as soon as mayonnaise or Miracle get mixed in it, it's a salad. Well, especially when it comes to meats, that seems to be very true. And then PPP Bang, beetroot salad, simple and good. I fully disagree. You can have all the beetroot salad in the world. I will happily share mine with you. No, I will not share mine with you. I will just give mine to you. You come sit next to me when we have beet salad, and you will get double scoop. Double scoop, because I will scoop mine onto yours. And I know I'm like the only person in the world who doesn't like beets. I get it, but that's okay. It's more for you. It's more for you. It's all good. And by the way, I don't think we got there. But there were a couple examples of beet salad in those salad slives. So conch salad, Pussycat. I'm assuming when you say conch, isn't that what we normally spell C-O-N-C-H? But it's pronounced C-O-N-C-K. I get that. And isn't that a seafood? A shellfish. Is that what you're talking about? The shellfish? The shellfish? Yeah, no, the shellfish. Sorry. Okay, so what is that? I've never, is it... Okay, first off, I've never had conch, so I don't really even know... what we're dealing with when it comes to meat. Are we talking pieces? Are we talking chunks? Are we talking hunks? Is the conch, is it cooked? Is it sliced? Is it what? Is it like a tuna salad? You just cook up the conch and then you mix mayonnaise with it and call it good? Let's see here. Picola T, don't trust any menu that tries to offer a poke salad. Funny, you should mention that, Picola T, because I was thinking, I was like, well, wait a second here. Isn't by definition of a salad is this, that, and t'other, doesn't that kind of make poke a salad by definition? And then my the inside of my head was arguing with the other inside of my head, you know, and there's like, no, it's just poke. And so it sounds like you might agree with the other side of my head. Okay, so Pussycat, it's chopped up, and then what else? What else is with it? Because I'm pretty sure. I mean, or actually, Pussycat, you don't have to answer this. If somebody else knows, I'm curious. But I'm guessing, Pussycat, you might be the only one who knows about how a conch salad is made. And yes, shrimp is amazing on salads, PPP Bang, but I don't know if I've ever had it on pizza. That's where you weird international types lose me. I would try it, though. I would try it. And, poke with mayo equals poke salad. And they do have poke with sriracha mayo a lot of times. I've seen that. And poke salad would be definition including non-poke items. Danger. Isn't poke just poke with a bit of flavoring, onions? You haven't had it as a salad. Well, poke is, is the seasoned meat, but, there's usually, a couple other things, which ultimately it then becomes a salad. It's like you've got your celery, onions, meat, oil, and vinegar is no different as a salad than celery, onions, meat, and mayonnaise and salt and pepper, and suddenly you've got a tuna salad with those, right? I mean, I can sort of see how the term salad could get connected to poke, but I don't really know if I would be comfortable with calling it a salad. Because Picola T runs out of the chat room at this blasphemy. Exactly. And yeah, no mayo on fresh poke. I don't think I'd like that. I feel like I've seen it before. I might be lying, but I feel like I have. Then again, I also might be getting confused with spicy tuna roll with sriracha mayo sushi. So there is that, because I'm good at crossing wires in my head. But yeah, spicy tuna poke often includes mayo. Okay, so not making that up. All right, I'm not making that up. There is mayo on some poke. But you still call it poke. You don't call it poke salad. And I'd be willing to bet that if you mixed your poke with a limu salad, you'd still just call it poke. But I don't know. Picola T would be the one who would confirm or deny that piece of shenanigans. All right, you guys, it's 3 minutes until the bottom of the hour, which means we're going to wrap things up. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out and putting up with all the food talk as per usual, but it is the holiday season, and that is kind of what it is all about. And Pussycat, whoa, that's weird. You like mayonnaise and your wife likes Miracle Whip. Normally it's the men in the family that like the Miracle Whip and the women that like the mayonnaise. And I know that's totally stereotypical, but that's just, in my experience, the way it's been. But it turns out you have the good taste and your wife is the weirdo. And PPP Bang, poke is a Hawaiian dish that is, for the most part, cut up chunks of raw fish and like soy sauce, vinegar, other seasonings. Sometimes with limu. Limu is a type of seaweed, so it's a raw fish dish, basically seasoned raw fish, chunks of seasoned raw fish, and people in Hawaii love it, and it is gaining popularity on the mainland and the continental United States as well. So, all right. And it's often served with rice. That is right. That is right, Gina. So, okay, you guys. Next time we see each other might be on Saturday. And if it is on Saturday, we will be watching The Ref together. The Ref is a Denis Leary movie that I might have near me, but I don't know. Anyway, it's about a guy who's a cat burglar. He accidentally takes a family hostage on Christmas Eve, and shenanigans ensue. It's actually a family-friendly comedy, despite the fact that it's not sounding like one. But it's my favorite Christmas movie of the year. No, it's my favorite Christmas movie, and so it's the time of year to show it. All right, you guys, there we go. Super stoked that we could hang out. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the gift subs and re-subs. And Picola T coming in with the wisest of the wise of the wise. Word of caution, don't mix your poke with Jell-O. No. That is right. All right, so on that note, we're going to wrap it up, shut things down. See you hopefully on Saturday for The Ref. Take care, y'all. Have yourself a happy solstice. Keep cozy. And the days are going to be getting longer real darn soon. All right, y'all. Take care.